Hello, this is Fire Pit Rick from firepitart.com. Tonight we're going to show you how to install gas fuel in your Fire Pit Art fire pit. So what we have here are three features of the Fire Pit Art fire pit. This is where your brass key valve goes, controls the fire. This is proper venting for a gas fire pit. And this little mouse hole down here is for a propane tank line if you use a grill tank. So now the fire pit is upright, but we're going to tilt it forward so that you can see what goes on inside the fire pit. As you can see, there's a bracket right here, and the bracket is a place that holds this gas valve. Now the gas valve controls the height of the fire. Gas comes in here and it comes out there and goes to the burner. So here we have a chrome flange, and we're going to put that in the hole, and it screws onto the brass valve we looked at just a few minutes ago. When it's time to turn the gas on, here's the key, and we put it right in here and turn on the gas. And now we're going to hook up the non-whistle, and that's really important, a non-whistle flex line to the outside of the ball valve. This will go to the burner. So what we have here is the burner pan, and it serves two purposes. The burner itself attaches here. The lava rock that we send with the fire pit goes on top. This little feature right here is for electronic ignition, and we'll get back to that in a little bit. But right now, we're going to hook this supply line to the back side of the burner plate. So now we've connected the supply line from the brass ball valve to the back side of the burner pan and installed it right here. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to put the burner in. So this is a solid brass burner. It will last forever. So what you want to do with this, when you have it, there's a little a threaded nipple right here, and it goes into this hole and screws right in, and you're ready to go. So the non-whistle flex line is a really great advantage for this. So you can move it around, you can move it up out of the way any way you want to go. Now, you have to have some gas, right? So the gas line comes in here, and this will be up to your plumber, of course. You're a gas professional to put the gas line in here, and there's several options. One is natural gas, and then there's liquid propane. Liquid propane comes in two ways. The way most people are familiar with is a grill tank, like you cook your chicken on. The preferred method is a large LP tank, and that's the one that we recommend. For natural gas, this is how it comes into your home. It's how it's supplied in a steel pipe. And what will happen is this will get stubbed up underneath your fire pit, and then your gas professional will hook from the supply line here to your ball valve. Now, he may do it with this same pipe like this, with a steel pipe, and make it hard piped. He also has the option of finding a non-whistle, and that's really important, a non-whistle flex line, so that he can make an easy installation here for you. So now we have the burner installed. And what we've shown you to this point is for a match lit system, and that's exactly what it is. It's match lit. So when you're ready to fire this fire pit up, you would get your long neck Bic lighter, light it up, put it next to one of these nozzles, and then take that key and turn the gas on. You want to do it in that order so that when the gas comes out, it has something to light it. You don't want the gas to pool inside. Okay, so now I want to show you one of the exciting features that we have at Fire Pit Art, and that's electronic ignition. And this sounds just like it is. With electronics and a flip of the switch, you can turn your fire pit on just about anywhere. Let me show you how to do that. First of all, put this nipple in the top, and then you're going to screw it into the bottom of the burner pan. Now you notice we've taken the fuel line off of it right now. But we're going to replace that and put it in this hole on the top. Right here is the pipe that does that. And what we'll do from there is we'll connect this line you saw earlier will be screwed in here. So this is the brass ball valve that you saw earlier. We've taken it out of the fire pit, so it makes it a little bit easier for you to see. This is, of course, the non-whistle flex line that we showed you earlier. And again, you connect this just like we did with the matchlit fire pit that we looked at earlier, and you're good to go. Well, there's just two more pieces of the puzzle for our project this evening. And this is an igniter. It's also a sensor for the electronic brain here, and it tells it when to turn the fire on, when to turn it off. If the fire gets blown out, it actually reignites it. So it's a really great safety feature. There's a lot of good things about it. There's just two simple connections. There's a plug-in right here for the electronics, and it just slips in this hole right here. And all these fittings will be tightened by your gas professional, and he'll also use a sealant. And then when he's done sealing all the connections, he'll actually test those connections so that you know you have a leak-free and safe environment for your pieces. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to insert this through the pan so it sticks up on the top side. So, we have to energize this somehow, and we use this 24-volt transformer. It is normally positioned off the side, away from the fire pit, and that because you want to keep it safe and you want to keep it dry. So it's in a box someplace in your house, or in a weatherproof box out by your pool. And it's really simple. You hook the blue wire to the blue wire, and you hook the yellow wire to the yellow wire. Pretty straightforward. Now, your electrician will be able to connect this transformer to your 110 house current. And we'll show you a little bit more about that later. All right, great, we're just about done. So we've got the burner attached to the burner plate. We've got our electronic ignition hooked up. We've got our gas line hooked up. And the last part is this whip. We've got this convenient hole here, and this slips through here just like this. And it hooks to we screw it in place with two nice screws. Now, this again is an igniter, and it's also a sensor for the electronic ignition. And there you go, that has it, a very simple installation. If you have questions, you can go to www.firepitart.com, or you can call 615-707-1912. If you want custom work, we can do that, but always remember that these are installed by gas professionals only. Thanks for your time today, we appreciate it.